Good morning, Forest Oak. Today is Tuesday, January 17th, 2022. I'm Simone for the award-winning Good Morning Forest Oak on WFOM TV. Welcome back from your three-day weekend. Yesterday we celebrated Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. He was an important figure in American history.
'30s Georgia, the heart of the South. A young boy learns what the world's about. He can't play in parks, those are for whites only. He can't go to many restaurants to see the new movie. That's segregation, it's the law, and that means different schools and areas for whites and blacks. And he has a white friend who on one day says, sorry, but my dad won't let us play. Anger begins to boil under Martin's skin. He feels his dignity crushed by the world that he's living in. But he's not giving in, he's studying, debating, follows his dad's choice of an occupation. Becomes a minister, a leader in the church, and the young Reverend King, he gets to work in Montgomery, Alabama, where Rosa Parks is the spark that ignites the fight for civil rights. She refuses to move to the back of the bus, even though the law says that black people must. She's arrested. This is the act that King needs to stand up and fight for equality. He needs a bus boycott in Montgomery. Black folks refuse to ride and it hurts the economy. See, people might ignore your speeches and songs, but they tend to pay attention when their money is gone. The boycott lasts over a year, making news, and King becomes a leader in the civil rights movement. Civil rights are rights that every person should have, but those rights have been denied to blacks, and that's what Dr. King said.
So even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream, that all men are created equal.
King was a leader, so he offered guidance and preached the practice of nonviolence with boycotts, marches, and sit-ins, peacefully protesting to get people to listen. The opposition wasn't peaceful in the least when the local police came with dogs on a leash, and they opened up the fire hose on those in the streets. Americans watched the horror play out on TV. King remembered what Jesus taught, that the remedy for hate is not hate, but love for your enemy. So he kept on, and in 1963 led the march in Washington, D.C. There he gave his most famous speech, where he told the world, I have a dream of a nation where his children wouldn't be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. This plea resonated in America, and new laws helped break down some barriers then. In 1968, a white man with hatred in his heart and a gun in his hand shot and killed Dr. Martin Luther King. The nation mourned and wondered what the future would bring. The future is now. If King were there with you, would you tell him his dream came true? Dr. King says,
I have a dream. My poor little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
Dr. King says,
I have a dream that one day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. This is our hope. This is the faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. This will be the day. This will be the day when all of God's children be able to sing with new meaning, my country tears of thee. Sweet land of liberty of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. When all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in grow spiritual. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
After-school activity buses will run Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this week. Boys basketball plays Redland tomorrow after school. You must have a signed permissions form to stay after and watch the game. Get one from PE. This announcement is to prepare you for possible virtual instruction on inclement weather days. MCPS has not made a final decision on virtual instruction on bad weather days yet, but we want to be ready. If schools are closed on bad weather days, instruction may continue virtually. If you need a home Chromebook, you can request one from the announcements on the FOMS website or on My MCPS Classroom. Happy birthday, Diego E., from all your friends. Looking for something good to read? Try one of the 2022-2023 Black Eyed Susan book nominees. Today's book trailer is for Ophi's Ghost by Justina Ireland. Here's Raheem from RP.
Good morning, fellow students. Here at Forest Oak, we take pride in being a restorative practices school. With that being said, we have a dedicated group of students here known as the Restorative Practices Student Advisory Team, who make sure that the school keeps a restorative spirit. We do so by making sure our hallways have posters with restorative messages and strategies, sharing thoughts and ideas for RP lessons and conflict resolutions plans, promoting healthy relationships with peers and staff, and collaborating with other student groups to address important topics such as positive speech. If all of that sounds interesting to you, then join our team. We are always looking for more students who want to make our school better. To sign up, use the QR codes that can be found in the lunchroom or media center. Thanks for listening to this message. See you next time.
That was Raheem from RP. That's all for today's edition of Good Morning Forest Oak. I'm Simone. Have a terrific Tuesday. GMFO out.